Hey folks, Brad here from Squeaky Clean Comics, and I'd like to show you some comic books that we're going to be adding to the website, probably tonight, hopefully. Some graded stuff. We have some modern books coming back from CGC, and I know what the grades are, so I have some doubles in my collection that I'd like to list on the site and move along to the next owner. And then we have a bunch of Silver Age, some keys. I'm doing a consignment deal for my friend Derek. I want to talk about that a little bit in case anybody else is interested in doing that. But without further ado, I'll show you the site, the comics that are going on the site in the next day or so. First, we have Savage She-Hulk #1, an 8.5 newsstand edition, and I've got another one coming back that's that great, so I will move that along. Then this one here, I don't think will stay on the site very long. X-Men 94 4.0. It's kind of like the second team appearance, I guess, after Giant Size X-Men #1 of Wolverine and Storm and all those guys joining the team. Big book. I don't suspect this will stick around. I'd love to trade for some good stuff. Then we have the ultra hot first Grand Admiral Thrawn and Mara Jade. Hopefully Mara Jade shows up at some point in the Star Wars canon. There was a rumor that Jillian, the girl who played Gamora, Jillian, Aaron loves her, but she was going to play Mara Jade at some point, but I don't know if that ever happened. But Grand Admiral Thrawn's coming for sure. That guy's going to be in Ahsoka, and this is his first appearance, 8.5. I got a 9.6 coming back. I'm pretty happy about that. I was really hoping for the 9.8. I've been chasing the 9.8 forever. I'm only able to get 9.8s for other people, it seems, Maddie. But, yeah, I got a 9.6 CGC coming back, so that's cool. Then I just got this book the other day, 9.6 First Lobo, but I have a couple more books coming back, and one of them's a 9.6, so I'm like, I'll keep the new one, I'll move along the old one. But I just got this from Aaron the other day, and I actually bought it, paid cash for it. Then we have a bunch of keys that are going on the site, and or just kind of Silver Age, like Astonishing Tales 2, not a big key, nothing I think going on in this one. Good 15-cent Silver Age book. Then we have Cable Deadpool 50, the last issue, and this is the first appearance of Venom Pool, I think in continuity, because there was that What If Venom Pool. This one's a Derek consignment one, and it is Swamp Thing number 7, and Batman and Swamp Thing meet for the first time. Then we got some good Canadian price variant content. This Shazam #2, newsstand Canadian price variant, very rare. Yeah, it's hard to find these. I had a bunch of not just regular direct editions, and then I found that one. I was like, oh crap, that's got to go on the site. So then we have Marvel Superheroes #15, first Medusa solo story, really cool. Then we have, this is one of Derek's consignment, Thor 138. I get this at a 5.5. It presents like an 8, but it's got some staining in the back. So I guess it presents like a 6.5. Yeah, and then the staining in the back and knocked down to 5.5. So it's not a very big stain, it's just a little one around the bottom. Then I've got a Fantastic Four 72, which has got a little gook there that I couldn't get off. I got a really nice one of these come in this week, and I've been chasing this book for a long time. In a good grade. I've had this one forever. And I made a mistake years ago and sold like the nicer of the two that I had for like dirt cheap. I didn't know the value of it. So this one is priced pretty good. Then we have very rare Canadian price variant Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have a 9.0 newsstand, which I'm actually going to crack and send off, but to CGC. But this one's pretty nice. I've got a 7.5 Canadian price variant, very rare. I'm not sure what the price I have. I think $125 on it because Key Collector has it at like a $350 US book in a high grade, and even at a 7.5 it would be like $250, but I think that's kind of high. But then when you check eBay, they're all running around $150, so I'll put $125 on it. Then I have another first appearance of Lobo. I've got a couple raws, so I figure I'll move one along now that I've got a bunch of graded coming back. 9.2 on that bad boy. Then this is a Derek consignment one, newsstand, amazing, or Marvel Team Up 141, first time black, it's debatable, first time black costume shows up. Then we have another Derek book, and this is Booster Gold #1, first appearance of Booster Gold. If you know DC, you know this guy is friggin' awesome, and with the way the James Gunn, hopefully he'll do something with Booster Gold. Though my faith in what's going on over there is getting a little bit shaken with the whole Wonder Woman thing, because, you know, kind of, you're doing a reboot, you're not doing a reboot. What are you doing over there? So anyway, next we got a bunch of X-Men 12 centers that Derek had picked up from Comic Hunter that he wants to move along. And we got a 56, and this is only a 2.5 because of the spine, but like it was filthy, and it cleaned up so nice to the point that I even took some pictures, and it's going to go on the before and after section of Squeaky Clean for pressing. Then we've got a nice X-Men 38. I've got it at 5.5. I think there's some issues on the back, and it's got a little bit, it's got some spine stuff a little bit, but it's a very, very nice issue. It looks great. Really presents well. Then we got an X-Men 25, and I got that at a 3.5. It's got some stuff down the side. Then we've got an X-Men 40. This at one point was the first appearance of Frankenstein in Marvel Comics, and it used to be worth a little bit more because of it. But then it was discovered that this Frankenstein's monster is a robot. So it's technically like the first likeness of Frankenstein's monster in Marvel Comics. I don't know. Then we have, last but not least, because this is a really nice book, I've got this at a 6.5, and this is a X-Men 42. Beautiful 12-cent. Jeez, I might want that. I have to talk to Derek about that. But I'll put it on the site, and if it doesn't sell, then maybe we'll do a trade. So on the consignment side of things, what I did with Derek, well, Derek's kind of, like I said, my partner on a lot of levels with comic book stuff, so I don't really charge him consignment for this stuff. But what I'm thinking is every book that's on the site needs to be cleaned and pressed. That's kind of the point of Squeaky Clean Comics, is that if you buy a comic off the site, it's going to be really nice. So if you want to list a comic on the site, it's got to be of a certain value. It's got to be somewhat of a key. It can't just be, you know, it's got to have at least $20 value. And if it's a modern book, usually I don't charge $20 to clean. It's just a wipe up and a quick little press. So if you do have comics you want to list on the site as a consignment, I'm not sure how we're doing it yet. We're just kind of figuring it out. Like Derek had suggested, well, clean it and press it and list it on the site for free for like 3 months. And then when that's done, send it back to them, or you can keep it on a consignment deal. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds fair. I'm not sure if that's the route we're going to go. But we'll figure it out as we go. For now, I'm just going to see if there's any interest in listing books on the site, and I'll treat you fairly, because that's kind of the deal. And you treat me fairly, because you guys always do. So that's about it. We have our YouTube channel now. We have a Instagram channel now, and SqueakyCleanComics.com is getting better all the time. I do want to spend a little bit more time on the navigation. I think it works great, but there's a few little tweaks I'd like to do, and the feedback you guys have given me on it has been awesome. So anybody who's been to the site that's said, hey, SqueakyCleanComics.com is a very nice site. So, I'm hoping it will be, because that's kind of what I do for a living. But still, though, I like the fact that it's user-friendly and it's got all sorts of great comics on there. I want to put a bunch of great content on there. We put a video section up. It's got all the videos I've done so far, and I'll keep adding to it as we go. So thanks for checking this out. If you've taken the time to do this, I do appreciate it. We're starting to get about 100 views per video, which is kind of cool. I never thought that would happen. So, like and subscribe and hit the bell. I can't believe I said that. All right, have a good day.